Reco offers full lifecycle SaaS security. This includes app discovery and shadow SaaS, posture management and compliance, identity and access governance, as well as threat detection and response. Integrations in Reco are simple. Reco leverages API-based agentless integrations to connect to your most important SaaS applications. After integration, Reco interrogates and profiles all of the integrated SaaS applications, revealing potential data exposure, proactive controls and their statuses, audit events and raw data, local and federated identities, as well as associated postures with weighting by score and percentage. Posture checks are clear and concise, offering a description, security domain, impact of doing nothing, as well as step-by-step instructions on remediation in the affected tool. Additionally, Reco allows for the creation of tickets, risk acceptance, and granular exclusion management. This allows for individualized exceptions. Postures roll up into compliances aligning to industry standards, best practice recommendations from the manufacturer, and CIS guidelines for quick and easy compliance audit reporting. Reco discovers applications leveraged by your organization. It does so by interrogating IDP for SSO or SAML connections, OAuth by way of monitoring social logins and app-to-app connections, and shadow apps by email metadata scanning. Additionally, Reco exposes potentially risky permissions associated with connected applications. Regarding data exposure, Reco highlights file exposure and oversharing, and CRUD-related interactions with files on SaaS file shares, that is, create, read, update, and delete activities. Next, Reco extracts accounts and users, then links the two under a single associated identity. Reco monitors for former users with access, new and VIP users, accounts without MFA, stale accounts, guest accounts, and administrators through all the aforementioned lenses. Within an identity, Reco creates a link between the personal and professional email accounts, related emails, and other directory-related data. Reco exposes accounts and roles related to integrated applications, third-party applications in use by the identity, alerts and activities related to Reco's threat detection module, devices extracted from integrated applications, raw events related to the identity's use of SaaS, and locations geolocated by IP address against SaaS applications. Reco uses this specific data to detect impossible travel and blacklisted location use cases, among many others. All of this data is used in Reco's threat detection and response module. Reco's threat detection and response module uses conditional alert logic, similar to a SIEM, to trigger alerts based on interactions across your SaaS ecosystem. Here is an example of one of the potential alerts that can trigger. This one fires whenever a member is added to a privileged role. We have a description, a link to the specific MITRE tactic that's affected, why this is important, and why you should monitor for it. We do give you the ability to customize risk level as well as toggle the policy into a preview state where it won't fire alarms off to third-party systems. downstream into SIM or SOAR. You can also toggle the system completely on. If you take a look here, you can see the alert logic states that if a member is added to a role and the workload is Azure and the privilege role is detected and both the actor and target are valid, then we will trigger an alert on the corresponding alerts page. And if I go ahead and click into this member added by role, we get some insight into what's happened here. Not only the Azure AD context of the complete action, this is essentially the alert payload, but we also see actor specific data and target user specific data. This is what we call Reco context. For the visual incident responder, we do have the contextual graph view, which gives you the ability to see exactly what happened. In this example, Gilad added a member to the role who was me, and the role is global administrator. We do also show in the UI the raw data, which will be passed downstream to the corresponding SIM or SOAR technology for remediation, which includes, of course, the violation payload data, but also all of that enriched Reco context, which is going to give you the data around what specific identities are doing. And that concludes our brief overview of the Reco SaaS detection and response platform.